Hey everybody, welcome. My name is Kurt, aka the Vitruvian Gamer, and I'm here with a new playthrough. And this time we're playing Role Player together with the Monsters and Minions expansion and this new one, Fiends and Familiars, which adds a lot of new cool things to the game. So I'm going to play with everything. I'm going to play the solo mode of this. And the goal of the solo mode is to score as many points as possible. As you can see in the rulebook here, we are trying to go for 47 or more points to be the Monster Slayer. But I will be happy if I'm not an NPC. So we will see how this goes. Now, I'm not going to do the rules explanation or the setup explanation. Everything is here. And I'm going to talk about it when I get to those things. So there will be some explanation, of course, but not in a structure. So let's start playing, folks. I am a dwarf. I'm a Dwarven Ranger, by the way. Dwarven Ranger. And, well, I'm a radical one. That's my alignment. Radical. And I wanted to be... chaotic good, that's the perfect thing. Scores me 3 points at the end of the game. My ranger definitely wants to have big constitution. I chose ranger out of the options that I had because my dwarf gets +2 constitution because of his race. Now he also gets -2 charisma, which is also one of the two lowest things that I want to have. So that's why I chose ranger. I had to choose a green one. I did that at random, so that's what I am. And I'm exonerated. And exonerated means this. I was wrongfully accused of a gruesome murder as a youth, but have since been pardoned. With my new freedom, I now seek adventure, glory, and treasure, and especially points. That's for sure. Now, you will notice something new on top of my player board, which is my familiar. So that's something new in the newest expansion. I got to take 2 at random and choose one. I chose the Horned Viper, which at the end of the game, I want to have dice with powers with total 5 or 6. That would get me 2 points. Also, he has a special action or a special effect. When I place a die on Horned Viper, I may use one of my skill cards, even if exhausted, without moving my alignment marker, so without moving the marker here on this card here. And if I manage to put one of these 3 colors on the right spot here, then I score 0 points. But if I manage to put 2 in the right spot, it's 1 point. If I manage to put them all as they should be, it's 3 points. So that's something new that you have. Familiar. Pretty cool. Okay, so that's the familiar part of the game. We will get to the Fiends pretty soon. We are fighting against the Leviathan at the end of this game. So that will be our final boss, the Leviathan. Which after final dice, we have to reroll all dice with even values. Which means also the 6s. Dang it. Which that's not a good thing to have. We have his 3 cards, the location, the obstacle, and the attack card, which we want to see, of course. So we will have to try to beat some minions in order to get some information out of there. Our market, 4 cards, and 3 spots for initiative. 1 card in the trash pile. So the market has a trash pile and a discard pile. So we have 1 there. And 1 minion here. We have a giant rat as a first minion, which gives us to fight against 1 combat die for each blue die on our character sheet, which we don't have yet. So we will start by doing that. I got 5 gold as well. It's out of screen, but I do have it. And we have 2 golden dice set aside for the artificial intelligence. Let's start playing, folks. So, first thing that happens is we have to take 6 dice out of the bag to start our character creation. So, I'm going to draw 6 dice. There we go. I'm going to roll these, and that's my beginning. That's what I have to start with. Okay, so I have to remember my background card. I want the right color of dice at the right spot, which allows me to score more and more points if I do so. So that's something I want to take care of. But also, of course, my strength and other things, my attributes. So let's see. Wisdom should be not too high. Well, let's see. What if do we have a color that's needed? We don't have any blue ones for the giant rat. That's a little bit sad to start with that way. So let's see. Charisma is going to be the most difficult thing to do, so I might put a 6 there. But do I want to do that? I'm not so sure yet. So let's go for some... Okay, I think I'm going to put the 4, I think, into my constitution already. That's okay. This is a very small, but I can easily, well, hopefully easily change it to a 6 with one of the attribute actions, the strength one. So that might be one that I want for a high one as well. So maybe that might go to our, let's put it in dexterity. Yeah, perfect. All right, now 6. I think I'm going to put a 6 into wisdom. There we go. The 4, we have 3 4s left. So let's put the starting 4. Let's put one in strength. I think I'm just going to fill in the row here. Although this one, I don't really want that one over there. So I guess maybe I think I'm going to put it also in dexterity here. There we go. Okay, that's the beginning. Also don't want to put it in my snake horned viper because it's also not the right colors. And we hope to get some use out of that one. All right, first things happened, which also is going to be on the play sequence, except for the setup. So now we're done with setup. Now we're going to the first phase, which is the roll phase. Now in this version, you are going to roll 2 dice for each initiative cards. No, used to be 1, but for a while, you will see, for a while we're going to roll 2 dice for each of those spots. So let's do that now. So let's take 6 dice. We need 6 now. All right, there we go. There's 1 blue die here. We want the blue die in our strength. Okay, so that's not bad, but we'll see what. So we are going to see. We're going to make pairs out of them. The lowest ones. So these are the 2 lowest ones. 1 and a 4. They go right over here on the first card, and then the second lowest go here. Now I have 2 6s. Did I? Yeah, I did roll enough dice. I get 2 6s. Now I get to choose which of these 2 I want to put here and which one goes there. So I think I want that 6, the blue one. But do I want that big one? This is an 8, though. That's a big one. But a 5 is not bad either. So I think I'm going to put. Do I want the blue one? Oh, for the giant rat. Oh yeah, I really want that blue one. So I'm going to put that one here, and these 2 go right over there. Okay, so that's the first thing that I have to do. Then we go to the dice phase. Now I have to choose one of these pairs of dice. So, and this is important because this has an effect on what the artificial intelligence, our enemy, is going to do. Because let's show you the rules for a while. If I choose the number 1 initiative card, nothing happens. If I choose the second one, the middle one, I get a coin, but I also let 1 die be rolled of the enemy. If I take the other ones, there are 2 effects. First of all, we have to roll both dice of the enemy, and I get a fiend card. Now, I will still show you probably this during the game what this does, but for now I'm not going to take a fiend card. I'm going to roll 1 die because I'm going to take these dice here, a 5 and a 6. So I choose these dice. What happens is I'm gaining this money. That's going to happen. I'm not sure if that happens first, but hey. Then we place each die on my character sheet. So I'm going to check as well, when does so each enemy die, So we have to roll one die, but when does that happen? I guess at the end of this round. So we're going to do that at the end. So first we're going to place these dice, the 5 and the 6. So I'm going to place this 6 here, and this 5 maybe in the Constitution. So then I'm at 9, 11. Then I still need this. Oh, so I still need to get some higher. I might do that with Constitution. Constitution is here. So that's 9. If I make it 9, it's 11. Yeah. So I'm 7 short. This is the most important one. I have to get this. That's 4 points. So if I put it here, I still need a 6. And I need to raise 1. So I might want to wait to see if I get something better out of the rolls later. So I think I'm going to put this one, and I don't need yellow anywhere. So intelligence or strength, another strength. I'm going for intelligence, which puts me at 9. All right. So now I have to choose one of the actions. Well, now I get the gold, apparently. So now you get the gold. And now, because I put 2 dice here, I don't get 2 attribute actions. I have to choose one of these 2. And I think I'm going for the strength one. I'm going to flip this die here to a 6. So now I'm at 10 dexterity. Great. Last thing is, we're going to roll 1 die. And depending on the result, things are going to happen. So I rolled a 3. So let's go back to the rulebook. So if we roll a 1, then we remove the leftmost card in the market. With 2, the second one. 3, the third one. 4, the most right card. And 5 or 6, we change the minion. So in this case, this card here, which is very sad because that's the one that I wanted to get. This one here, Foolish, that gets discarded. So we cannot get that card, sadly enough. All right, next phase is the market phase. In the market phase, we have 2 options. Option 1, buy a card from the market using our gold. Option 2, fight the minion that is present at this moment. Now, the good thing about this minion is I get 2 dice this time. You always get 1 combat die, which are these lovely dice here. And as I already mentioned, I get 1 combat die extra for each blue die on my character sheet. I have 1, so I would get 2 dice. And I really want to roll 10 or more because I want that trophy, which allows me to see one of those secret cards there. Oh boy, is that enough? I'm not sure. So I think. So the longsword gives me plus at the end of the game +1 value to all my green dice, my class colored dice. I would have to be lucky with that. If I buy this one, I immediately have to move my marker of my alignment to the left one spot. And I don't want to go to the left, I want to go to the right, so that's not really good. And this dagger is... Oh, which I absolutely forgot. When playing a golden die, when I put a yellow die here, or golden die, I get 2 coins. So I'm going to get 2 gold for me. That's pretty cool. So I'm up to 8 gold. That's great. So let's go back to this jewel dagger. When scoring attribute goals, all golden dice have +1. So that would mean this intelligence die here is a 6. So we're at 10 already. So that's not great. That's not awesome. But it gives us a weapon. Or should we fight? I could also not take any, remove one of these cards and get 2 gold. Which I'm not so happy about that option. So do we just maybe... Oh, rolling a 10, that's way too high. Let's buy it. Let's get that jeweled... Let's take a jeweled dagger here. It's a weapon, so we put that in the weapon slot. As you can see, it's a one-handed weapon right over here. So I get... I still can have a second item with one hand. Okay, so now we're going to the cleanup phase, where I get to refresh my skill cards. I don't have any ones. Unused charisma tokens go away. I don't have those. Remaining dice. These ones, they go back in the bag. We are going to empty the market and refill it with 4 new cards. It's always 4 new cards. And I really want skill. Oh, this is a skill card, so that might be something I really want. And a mystic cloak. Okay, perfect. The monster stays the way it is. We get to refresh or reset initiative cards that got used. In this case, we didn't get the Fiend card. That's still there. So that's it. This goes back here. And we're ready for the second round, where we are going to do the same thing, folks. Roll 6 dice. So let me rumble really good in the bag. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice. All right, another yellow one. So let's roll them first before I talk about this one here. So you can see this die has 2 colors. This is also something new from the Fiends and Familiars expansion. These dice, well, they count for both colors, which is pretty neat. But there's a downside, folks. They only go to 4 total. That's the biggest result that you can get. So I gotta roll a 3 at this time. But there's a white die and it's a blue die. That's also pretty interesting. But it's not great. Okay, so again, we are going to see which is this is the highest one for sure, so we're putting that there. Lowest ones, I've got 2 ones. So I will have to choose which one I'm going to put there. Am I going to take that blue die? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. But which one and where will I do that? Problem is, if I roll another 3 with a die, this will disappear, and I really want to get this one now. So maybe I'm not going for the rat this moment, although, maybe I want a combination of this and this, or this and this. Oh boy, I could start working on my snake or my viper with this one. Sad thing is, I would not get to do the action yet. I could put the one here, but then my charisma is probably lost forever. Oh boy, what to do? I really want the blue one, that's for sure. So I guess I will get this one, but together with yellow or with something else. So we're at 9, 10 here. We still need 4. That's not enough. I could. And we want the purple one there. I think I'm going for low numbers here. Yeah, I think I'm still going to do the Viper thing. So the other one goes here. I have to divide these as well. That's not really important at this moment because I'm going to take dice and I'm going to take these 2. 2 ones. That's not great, but hey. And let's place 1 on the Horned Viper. Sadly enough, I cannot use a skill card yet. And I'm going to place 1 on my strength, or maybe on my Constitution. Yeah, no, definitely on my strength, so I can change it immediately. I'm going to activate this and immediately put it at 6. All right. There we go, another blue die. That's important. I don't get a coin, I don't get a fiend. Sorry, I will explain that later. And then we go to the market phase because I don't need to roll these dice because I took the first initiative cards. And again, I'm going to spend some money. I'm starting to get low on money. I only have 2 left after this, but I'm going for Cure Wounds, which, when activating, increases the face value of 1 die of my class color by 1. So I could, in a future turn, raise a green die once more. Also, if I use it, I go up one on my alignment card. So that's pretty interesting as well. So let's place this a little bit to the left and place this skill card here. Okay. Okay, that's it. That was my action. I didn't go fighting because I really wanted a skill card. I think next round we're going to start fighting. So that ends our turn. So we do the same thing again. So we are going to clean up these cards, which is difficult with my left hand. There we go. Mystic Cloak is gone. I could have gone for this one as well, because that if I get this set, I could score a bunch of points if I get a Mystic set, especially as a green class player. But I think I really want a skill card. That's very important for now. Now I can start working on other things. There we go. Well, a bunch of traits and one scroll. So these dice that I didn't choose, they go away. And we go to the next round. So we are keeping... Yeah, there we go. We are going to keep rolling bones until... Alright, a green one. I'm very interested in that green die. Because of my Cure Wounds skill that I want to use. I definitely want to use that one. Alright, let's see what we get. So again, we have two double colored dice here. We have the purple blue one, 4, and a green white one for 2. Not very high numbers. So lowest numbers are these two 2s. Then we have a 3, a 6 goes there. And then we have 2 4s. Okay. Oh boy, this is not good because I wanted green, but green is really low, folks. So I might want to go for something else. Maybe for that blue purplish thing, although it's not enough for this. So that's 10. That would make 4. That would be enough. That would be enough. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Also might want that red. Oh, so yeah, let's do the Fiend card thing. So I'm going to place it like this. So I'm not going for green, which might hunt me in the future. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, that's what I will do. I'm going to choose a set. I'm going to choose this one. So I'm going to take these. I'm going to place these as well. So I'm going to place one in my intelligence. And I'm going to place one in my wisdom. Now I have to choose. I can choose two things. I can either re-roll a die, but I'm going to keep it this way. And I can either change my alignment. And I'm going to, for now, place it here. I can move it one spot. And I'm going to move it to the right, which of course puts me at -1 point, but I hope to use my Cure Wounds to get over there. Alright, that's it. Now, I took some risk because now I have to take this Fiend card. There we are. A Fiend card gives you a bad thing. So in this case, it's the Fiend of Coercion or something like that. When you select a die of the monster's color, which is a blue one, the Leviathan is blue, we gain 1 injury token. Okay, so I don't want that, so that goes here. Now, I can get rid of that card when I pay a charisma token, one of these, or 5 gold, which I don't have anymore. I got 2 left. That's not allowed. Now, second bad thing about doing this is I'm going to have to roll 2 golden dice of the enemy. Let's hope the giant rat doesn't disappear. But there's a picture. Yeah, of course it does. Oh, it was a bad gamble, folks. That's not good. So I have to discard the clarity card, and I have to change the enemy card, the minion, with another one, and this time we get a golem, which gives us 1 combat die for each of my current attribute scores that is 10 or more. Okay. So I do have 2, 3, 4 attributes already that are already 10 or more. That's not bad. But I need to roll a 15 in order to score a trophy. 15 with 4 dice. Oh, okay, that might work. I can check these out as well, but I don't think I want any of those cards. So I think I'm going for the action. We're going to fight. So I get 1 die. Always 1 die that I get. And this time we get 4 extra dice, combat dice, because of the golem. His weakness is against powerful attributes. And then we have to roll these bones, folks. So let's hope we roll good. Here we go. Oh, that's not bad. That's 12, 17, 21, 23. That's enough. All right, so the cool thing is we get a trophy. So we'll do that soon. We also get to do +1 or -1 on a die of our choice. And I think we might as well... Ooh, that's a difficult choice here. We might as well go for the low score, maybe, or make it easier for my dexterity. Then I need only a 5 instead of a... This is 12. I need a 12. We're at 12. I need a 6 now at this moment. Yeah, let's focus on the big one for now. So, oh, that's dexterity. Oh, that's not. So let's put 1 in constitution. Yeah, there we go. And I get this as a trophy, so I get to keep this somewhere near my play area. And that means I get to look at the first card here, which is the location card. This is a power that will help me probably. Great Depths. All players with 1 or more blue dice in their strength attribute row gains a combat die. Oh! So you can play towards this normally, but I already did somehow. So I get 2 more... I get 1 more die. Okay, so perfect. I get 1 more combat die against the Leviathan. Alright, so normally in a multiplayer game, you would take the L of location, this token here, to show that you already had to see that card, because that's not open information, because other players might not have seen it yet. Perfect, so we managed to defeat the minion. That's great. So now we're going to go to the next round, folks. So let's discard these market cards. There we go. A new minion comes out. This time it's the goblin. 1 die for every 3 gold you have. Oh boy, that's not good, because we are kind of getting broke here. Glaive, which is a 2-handed weapon. That's not great. Another set card. Okay. I hope this was at the right spot. So now we have the Call to Adventure card, which honestly surprised me that it comes as a 4th card. I hope I did the setup right. So what does the Call to Adventure... If I did this wrong, let me know in the comments. I'm sorry about that. I might have done something wrong in the setup. Discard this card. When drawn, discard this card from the market and replace it from the market deck. Important for the rest of the game, place only 1 die per initiative card instead of 2. So now, from now on, I'm going to put this aside. And we change it with a Warlands. From now on, we are going to roll 3 dice each round. No 2 anymore, but no 2 per initiative card, but 1. Okay. So let's do this. So I only get to draw 3 dice now. Let's see. Okay. No colors here. Okay, all 5s. Okay, so I get to choose which one goes where. Oh, by the way, I have to draw a new Fiend card as well. So we now have a Fiend of Denial. When you buy a trade card, you must pay double the normal cost. Okay. There we go. Which one do I want to have? So that's a cool thing about all 5s. I get to choose where I put it, how much risk I take. Do I want that 1 coin or not? And so on. Dexterity, I got 10. I need 16. I need a 6 here, so that's still not high enough. But I still have to do maybe a constitution. So I might still... Yeah, the black one doesn't sound too bad, because I could... Yeah, I think I'm going for the black die. But where do I put it? At least definitely not there. So let's put one of these over there already. Do I want a coin? That's the question. Do I want a coin or not? What am I going to do with the market? Am I going to buy this ring or not? So this is the runic set thing here. So when you score attribute goals, you may add 1 to your dex attribute score. So this helps me for my dexterity. That's also not bad. So I could still go for the... But it costs me money. I'm all out of money. So I don't think I'm going to buy this turn. So I'm just going to put this here and take this one. And I'm going to place it in my dexterity row. So now I'm at 15. I need 16, but I get to activate this attribute. And I'm just going to exchange it. Oh no, then I can choose which one, right? Wait. I'm going to change it with this one here. And now we're at 17. It's worth 2 points. And our wisdom is at 10. We still need a 5 or a 6 there. We don't need to roll these dice. And we go to the next phase. I could buy, I could fight, or I could do nothing and gain 2 gold. I'm going to gain 2 gold. That's what I'm going to do. Just going for 2 gold, folks. Alright, that's it. That's all I'm doing. And that ends this round already. So I'm going to reset this already. Now this is... We're already almost, I think, half an hour in. So I think I'm going to just keep playing. And yeah, we'll just do a complete playthrough in one run, right? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so there we go. 4 new cards. This stays the same. So we're going to the next round. Only 1 die. 1, 2, 3. 1 die for each spot. Okay. Oh boy, I'm getting a lot of these, which are not that useful for my coloring stuff. Okay, so I got a 6 that goes here, and I got a 3 and a 3. This is a black and a green one, but it's only 3. Oh, what can I do with that one? I could put it in strength, but then I cannot. That's not useful to activate. I could put it somewhere else and make a 4 out of it with my cure wounds though in the future. So I think I'm going to do that. And again, do I want to buy something? When buying from the market, pay 1 fee. See, I really want to fight that goblin, but then I need another die in order to get that other die. I need gold. So let's put it here, and I'm taking this one and placing it. Definitely not in my constitution. Let's put it, I think, in my charisma, which gives me one of these tokens here, which I have to use this round, otherwise it will go away. I also get the coin, and our enemy is going to roll 1 die. Oh, and it's a 6, which means the goblin disappears. And let's hope we get something that we can fight against. So 1 combat die for each die in your familiar row. Oh boy. No, that's not good, because we only have 1 die in the familiar row. Oh, that's not good. Alright, so we are a little bit screwed there. We don't need that money anymore, so we might still want to buy something. I could also pay this to remove my fiend. Oh, okay, let's see what we have here. So we have a heavy crossbow, which is a 2-handed weapon. I cannot use that one because I already have my jeweled dagger. We have a skill, acrobatics, +1 face value to 1 die and -1 to a different die on the character sheet. Might be handy in the future. Let's see. When another player looks at an adventure card, gain 1 experience. This is terrible in a solo game, apparently. And sleight of hand, move 1 die on your character sheet to an empty space. Slide dice to the left to fill any open spaces. I don't really want any one of those. Maybe I should just go for that skill as well. Though, then I can... Nah, I don't really want that. Maybe I do. I think I'm not going to buy anything and just get 2 gold. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm also going to use my Cure Wounds. So I'm going to exhaust this card and going to move this 1 up and increase the face value of one of my class die on my sheet 1 by 1. So I got +1 here on my charisma. Okay, end of the round. Oh boy, we really need to get some things happening here, especially for fighting the Leviathan, because we are not that strong yet. I think we need to really know his other 2 cards, that's for sure. Okay, so let's put another gold over there for new cards. A disguise. Okay, another skill, a scroll and a scroll. Okay, I get to refresh one of my skill cards, so I only have 1, so I can refresh it. And this one, I have to use it this turn, so let's use it in order to get rid of this fiend. Now I also get to keep the card, because some cards might interact with how many fiend cards you have. Okay, so that's that. Let's go to the new round here. 3 more dice. Okay. Oh, that's low. These are low rolls. This goes here, and we get 2 2s. This one is a 3 actually, if I use it because of my jewel dagger. But I can raise this when I put some. When I use my Cure Wounds. Yeah. So I still might be able to put that higher, but I need some dice in my familiar row as well. Sadly, I didn't roll any blue ones. Oh boy, to get that cockatrice out of there. Maybe I can get the cockatrice out there if I let our enemy roll the die. So I think I'm going to take that too, the green one. I'm going to take it. I'm going to place it somewhere. I'm at 8, 6. I am definitely not going to be able to do this. Wisdom needs to go to 5, so I would have to raise this 3 times. That's difficult, but I still have some constitution left. I could do the strength again, but then I would have to flip a die or forgo the attribute action. Constitution goes to 9. Then I would still need 9. So again, that's not good. So I think I'm just going to put it in my charisma for now. And we'll see if we can still fix that in the future. We will see. Okay, so that's charisma. I get another one of these tokens here. And yeah, let's go to and I get this coin. And let's go and buy something maybe. Enchant. Immediately gain 3 gold for each weapon card you have. So that will give me 3 gold. That's cool, but immediately gain 1 gold for each armor card all other players have. That's not worthless. Disguise. Before the dice phase, exchange one of your trade cards with 1 trade card in the market. But I don't have trade cards. And the concentrate is pretty cool, but it would put me all the way to a weird place because going left on my alignment card. So I think I'm just going to spend 0 because I'm going to use my discount of 1 with the charisma token to buy this card for 0. This is a scroll. No, I don't have that much space for it. I'm going to put it like this. I get 3 coins, so that's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. We can use this gold for this card says we can use 3 gold to reveal a minion card, or 5 to banish a fiend card. So I could change the cockatrice, but we'll see if that's necessary because we have to roll 1 die. Maybe the cockatrice will go away. Oh, we had to do that before, right? So let's do that first. Okay, this card was gone, so I almost forgot this. Wow. Okay, So that ends my turn again, my round again. So let's keep going. The cockatrice is still there. That's sad. He's really, really a menace because I don't want him there. Alright, let's do that. Another coin. There we go. 4 new cards. Okay, so we are now at the level 2 cards. 2 dots here means that's we're further in the deck. These are probably more expensive, more powerful cards. So we'll see what we get out of those. So 3 more dice, and I hope maybe a blue one for the Viper. That might be interesting. It is not a blue one, that's for sure. Okay, so the red one goes here, and I get to choose again. What do I want? Ah, boy. Not blue again. Maybe I can put it in wisdom, but I need, for my wisdom, I still need a 5 at least, so that's not enough. Could put a 4 there. That's still possible. My constitution, I'm at 7. Need 11 more, so that's not great either. Strength. For strength, I could use the red 2, but then I could flip this one then. Okay, maybe is that possible? Yeah, that's maybe something we can do. Just put this here, take the red die, and put it into strength, which gives me 14. That's my 2 points there, and flip this green one to a 5. There we go. Now I'm at 9, 13, at 11 here. So I'm not able to. No, I cannot. Maybe I can exchange some things. No, not anymore. So that's not really useful, but yeah. Okay, I'm still pleased with it. We'll see. He doesn't get to roll a die. I don't get anything. So we're going to the next phase. Still no fighting the cockatrice, that's for sure. So let's buy something. We have some money left. Draw 1 card from the market deck. Buy it at cost or return it to the top of the market deck. That's not bad. Honestly, I can switch my actions here and go up and down if I get to activate that Viper sometime. Gain 1 point for each scroll card you have. That's also not great, but I might still get more scrolls in the future. Immediately gain 2 experience for each active Fiend card you have. I don't have any active Fiend cards, so that's not good. So I think I'm going to buy one of these 2 here. Yeah, let's gamble. I'm going to pay 4 coins and get the Selfish. I'm a Selfish Dwarven Ranger. Let's take this. This goes. I have no way. At the bottom, you will not be able to see it, so I'm going to put it here for now. Normally, you put it below your character sheet, but that would be out of screen. I get this. There's an arrow downwards, so I have to change this immediately as soon as I buy this. So that happens. But that allows me to increase, maybe do the Cure Wounds action and put this at a 6. Why not? Gives us 14 charisma, minus 2 sadly enough, so there we go. End of the turn. New cards. And new dice as well. Alright. Tremor, banish, scrolls. Okay, scrolls. That's not bad for my selfishness. Let's see what we get. 3 new dice. There's only 5 spots left, and 2 of them are my Viper. Okay, 2, 3, 6. So this is the first time, I guess, that it is straightforward where I have to place these. The white one is, of course, very interesting because I can finally start working on my constitution. The blue one is interesting because I can put it into my Horned Viper. That's also pretty cool. Oh boy. If I take the 2, he doesn't get to do anything harmful, so that's also pretty neat. Although maybe I want him to roll dice because I want to get rid of that cockatrice. Although, oh yeah, let's take this one and put it in the Viper. So that allows me to use my skill cards without moving the alignment marker. Well, I'm not going to do so, but I'm glad to have the blue one here. That's great. And now we go to the next phase. Oh, now I have to choose, right? Am I going to fight the cockatrice or am I going to take a scroll? Which is what? Let's see what the scrolls do. Let's see. Immediately gain 2 gold for each minion trophy you have. That would be only 2 gold. Or immediately gain or lose experience equals to the current position of the tracking token on your alignment card. Oh boy, I would lose points with this one. Oh, not good at all. So scrolls, no. I'm going to go for the cockatrice. I'm going to do some fighting. I get 1 die again, and I get 2 dice, 1 for each die in my familiar. So let's do this, folks. Let's do this. Okay, I rolled 12 and I needed 11 or more. Perfect. This is a new trophy and I also get 3 experience, and that's the first time I get experience this game. Okay, so finally some experience as well, which is pretty important for mostly for fighting, and you want to... Oh, I get a white one. Oh, that's a misprint. I get one that's not colored. Look at that. So let's replace it with a blue one. Experience. Let's talk about experience here. 1 experience. You can use 1 experience to reroll a combat die. 2 to discard an injury token. 3 to gain a combat die. Or 5 to take an attribute action. So that's great. Maybe for the end game. I get this as a trophy. That's my second one. And let's see what this card says. Scurvy Outbreak. All players with an intelligence or wisdom attribute score of 16 or more gain 2 combat dice. I've got 14. Oh, that's too bad. Now, maybe I can still raise that. So that's interesting to know. If I get this 2 higher, and maybe I can somehow do something about it with the Constitution, maybe raise 2 dice by 1 or once, twice. So, yeah, we might still be able to do that. Okay, so we'll see next round. So let's go to that next round. Oh boy. There we go. 4 new cards. There are 4 turns left from the end game. Okay. Rumbling in the bag. 3 dice. Oh, a lot of white and yellow this time. Oh, low numbers. That's not what I want. Oh, crap. Okay. So we have... Okay, no, this is a 2. So I have to choose here. Oh boy, that's not good at all. I could put 1 in my Viper. Yeah, I could do that. Oh, let's see what the minion is, by the way. We have a Bat Swarm. 1 die for each die with a face value of 1. That's not good. So that's also a difficult one to get. So I think I'm going to go for the gold this time. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to take this die, get the gold, and put this run here, which is a black one. So I've got these 3 points are in the pocket, and I've got 5 power, which is also worth 2 points. That's great. Yeah, that's it. I cannot use its power, sad enough. That didn't work out the way I hoped, but hey, that's the way it is. Let's roll 1 die. Let's hope it is a 5 or a 6. It's a 5. I missed the dice tray, but it's a 5, so that's great. So let's take... It's a satire. Plus 1 die for each die in your charisma. Oh, that's pretty cool. So we get 3 extra dice against this one. I think I want that one. So Yeah, let's see. We're probably going to fight. The shield, additional armor card for sets. That's not going to work out. Compassion, 2 points if your character sheet has dice of all 7 possible colors. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Do I have 6? And what's the 7? Is this the 7th color, or which color do I miss? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6. So we have blue, black, white, purple, red, green, yellow. Okay, so this is worth 2 points. But I think I want the satire. Yeah, I'm going to fight. I'm going for that satire. So we're going after the satire. Get 1 die and 3 more because of each die in my charisma score. So I get 4 dice. I need to get 12 or more. Oh boy. And that's a fail. Okay, so but there's I only rolled 8. Okay, 8 with 4 dice. That's terrible. But this one is a not difficult one to get. So sadly enough, I didn't get the highest score, but I still get a trophy and 2 experience. Otherwise, I would get 3 experience and a gold, but I still get this. So 2 experience. So I'm at 5. That's the white one again. And the trophy, which means we get to see the last card. That's perfect. All players gain 2 combat dice for each skill or trait card they have with the downwards arrow. Okay, we don't have that one, so I'm not sure. Maybe one shows up and we can still do that. We'll see. That's it. Let's go and continue. 3 more dice to go, and then the Leviathan will be our challenge. Let's see. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. These go away. Another coin right over there. And 3 no cards. Okay, nimble. Already looking at the cards that are out there. Not really liking what I'm seeing, but we'll see. Alright, these are my 3 dice. Purple. A lot of purple this time. 4s and 5s. Okay. So, what was the plan? We wanted our intelligence to go up 1, right? Did we? Yeah, for the scurvy outbreak. So we want to put high enough numbers here. I need a 5 and a 6 here to get this. So I might want to take the big one here. Yeah, I need a 6. I still need a 6 in the future. I could also put it in wisdom. Well, don't. That's not the most. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I have to choose, but let's put it like this, and let's take this 5 one and put it into Constitution and raise my intelligence by 1 because of the Constitution ability. I do have to take the Fiend card, which was the Fiend of Denial. When you buy a trait, you must pay double. So we have a new Fiend. And we have to roll both dice here. So this will determine... Oh, I need a new minion as well. Let's see, the Kobold. +1 combat die for each die in your Dexterity attribute. Which is +3. That's great. We can still keep on fighting for the experience. Let's see. 5 and 3. So this one goes, but the Kobold is gone as well. There we go. Kobold gone. And we get a zombie now. +1 die for each die in your intelligence. That's also +3. Okay, so let's see what we'll do. What are we going to do? We could fight the zombie, gives us a trophy, which is not important anymore, but still 2 experience, 2 gold. Or we could buy Nimble, which is worth 1 point. Or the Thieves' Tools, which during the cleanup phase refresh all of your skills. That's not really that awesome. No scroll, sadly enough. So I think... Are we going to fight? It's still a risk, but the chances of me rolling 10 or higher with 4 dice are pretty high. So let's see. Oh, the nimble. It costs 3 money, 3 gold. It would put me back here though. Maybe I still need this for my cure wounds when I have a sick. Maybe yeah, I'm going to fight the zombie. Let's do this. All right, that's 13. Perfect. I get the trophy again, and I get 2 experience and 2 gold. All right. Experience can help us in the end game, folks. 2 experience and 2 gold. We also have a bunch of gold here, so that's pretty cool. And we get a new minion for next round, the Wild Riot, +1 die for each split die on your character. Okay, then that's a card from the expansion. So that means we would get... I'm not sure about one thing. Let me know in the comments below. Do I count this one as a split die as well? Is this part of my character sheet or not, my familiar? I'm not 100% sure. Let me know if you know it. I'm going to say no for now. So I'm not cheating for sure, but... Okay. We have a bunch of weapons and a skill. But skills... No, skills weren't more expensive, it was trades. Okay, so let's see. We get 3 dice, and I hope to have a high one, or and I prefer a white one, very high, but I do have green and blue. Okay, green and blue. Let's see what we get. Not a lot, or not enough. Although there's no 5 in there. Oh, that's sad. Constitution, we still need a 6. Wisdom, we still need a 5 or a 6. So this is not good. So although green, I can still put 1 to green if I... Yeah, I'm going to put this green one. Oh, I have to choose where to place it, right? So let's put this one here. Oh, we need a new Fiend card, by the way, as well. Fiend of Inflation. When you buy a skill card, you must pay double the normal cost. Oh, that's worse than the other one. For me, anyway. So let's put it like this. I'm going to take this one, which gives me a coin, and put it in Wisdom. That's cool. I always forgot, by the way, my Ranger ability, which gives gain 1 gold after using a skill card. I think I used this once, but I forgot. So that's silly of me. Okay, we get to activate the Wisdom here. Oh boy, now I have to choose because I think I don't want to. I'm not going to. I'm going to keep my Wisdom the way it is now, or my alignment, because I'm going to use my Cure Wounds soon. I'm going to roll the die first. We have to roll the die because we bought from the second card, or took the second card, and then the steel net goes away. After a hunt, always take the minion card as a trophy. Wow, that's powerful if you get that early in game, although it's a level 2 card, so you cannot get that way early. Let's use the Cure Wounds to go up 1 here, and to raise this die by 1. So we're at 15 Wisdom, 2 points. Perfect. Okay, now we have to choose what to do. Are we going to buy something, or are we going to combat the Wild Riot? Which is a difficult one. It's 14. We need 14 with 3 dice. That's not great. That's not great at all. So maybe we want to buy something this time. So we can, instead of placing a dice, you may store it on this card. You may place stored dice at any time. That's awful to have at this moment because it will be the last turn. We could get a runic necklace. When you score attribute goals, you may add 1 to your constitution. Oh, that might be very, very important. Oh, that might be super important. Or after market phase, buy a card from the market. Yeah. Let's pay 4 at least. We're going to pay 4 anyway. We're going to buy, and I think I'm going to buy the runic necklace, which is an armor card, which goes where the selfish is, but let's put it here for now. There we go. Okay, great. That's it. We're not fighting. We're going to discard these cards. My Cure Wounds is back. This one stays. These dice go away. And we're going to draw our 4 last market cards for the game, which are trades, which are double the cost, which is sad because I could buy 4 points there, but now it's too expensive. That's too bad. Okay, but let's see. We're going to get 3 dice, and let's hope these are. I hope for a white one and roll high, but what are chances of that, right? So it's not a white one. Oh, and I forgot so many things. Each time when you place the last die, oh, you're probably screaming at the screen. Each time you place a die at the last spot, you get a gold. Now, I forgot that, but I'm going to take those, folks. That's 5 gold. That's a little bit too much. So I'm going to take these. Sorry about that. Stupid. All right. I hope this golden die is the high roll. Oh, perfect. Look at this. So 4, 4, and 6. We do still needed to put a gold here, but I'm going to take this one for sure, without a doubt, because, well, it's not a white die, but this puts me at, oh, too high. No way. I'm at 12. I need a 6. I need a 6. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, it's perfect, right? 10, 12, 18. Yeah, perfect. Put it here. Get 2 gold from this golden die. Get 1 gold because of the last spot. So that's a lot of gold. And we get also a Fiend of Inflation. So skill cards are more expensive, sadly enough. And we have to roll both dice here. So let's see what he does. A 2, which is to move silently, and a 6, which means the Dryad goes away, and we get an elemental +1 combat die for each die in your Wisdom attribute row. Okay, that might be interesting. So I think we're going to fight, right? Yeah, we do. Although, yeah, we cannot. I could buy the Fearless, but that's maybe 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Oh, 15 gold. That's not enough. That's 10. That's nothing. No. All right, we're going to go to combat 1 + 3 dice, and we're going to fight the elemental. We need 12 or more. And we failed, folks. We failed. We have 7, 8, 9. Oh boy. So we only get this one. We don't get a trophy. This is a good thing as well, but we don't get that one. So we get 2 experience, no trophy. That's sad. That's a bad roll. 4 dice, 9. Wow. Terrible. Terrible roll. Okay. So that ends this part of the game. Oh, I should still have to do the attribute thing and raise 1 die. That was important. So that's where I am at this moment. Okay, so now it's time to fight the Leviathan. What happens is, so let's take that Leviathan here. So again, we get 1 die. That's for sure. So let's make a dice pool here. 1 die that we get for sure. We also get to take these cards, and let's see what these did again. So we had the Great Depths. All players with 1 or more blue dice get 1 combat die. In their strength attribute, I got 2, so that's perfect. All players with intelligence or wisdom attribute of 16 or more gain 2 combat dice. Our intelligence, we managed to raise it to 16, 15, 11, 15. No! Where did I go wrong, folks? I've been miscounting all the time. What the hell did I do? I do not get the bonus dice here. Oh no! And then all players gain 2 combat dice for each skill or trait card they have with the downwards arrow. I don't have that. Oh, I do have a trait card with a downwards arrow, so I get 2 dice. Okay, so Oh, that's one I didn't know, so that's cool. Alright, we have 4 dice. Let's take a look at the Leviathan, because we need to roll at least 19. We want to roll 35 or more. After the final dice, so we get to reroll and stuff like that, we still have to reroll all even value dice. So let's take a look at our gold and experience, and let's spend some money and experience. So we could do some rerolling, but I think I'm going to spend, I got 3, 6, I got 9 experience. So let's spend that experience, 9, for 1 die for each 3. So I get 3 more dice. There we go. Next, we could spend some gold as well. I do want some gold to reroll, I think. Or I cannot reroll with gold, right? Oh, maybe I should keep... No, I'm going to buy 1 less die and keep 3 experience to reroll when necessary. But I am going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold. So I got 15, so I'm going to spend 15 gold to get 3 more dice. Alright, I'm out of gold, but that might be worth it. So these are my dice. And we need to roll very good. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so we have some good news and some bad news. These get rerolled. These high numbers. This one doesn't. These are pretty low. These are so low. And don't get rerolled. So that's terrible. Let's spend 3 experience and reroll 3 of these dice. Let's go. Okay, all even. Oh man. So I don't have any control of the outcome here. So we do have 6 so far. We have to reroll every one of these. All right, let's hope we get some high numbers here. There we go, folks. There we go. Okay, we do have some high ones, but not great. How much do we have? We have 10, 20, 30, 36. Oh, look at this. 36. We managed to get 8 points. So let's do this. Let's take this card here, the play sequence card, and let's turn it around. It becomes a score sheet. And let's see what we can do. Let's put it right over here. Remove these. And let's start scoring. So we have 1 more cube here. We have 0 points to start with. And then we're going to score. What do we score? Well, we score. Let's go from left to right. So let's do the Leviathan first. This one scores us 8 points. So we're at 8. Awesome. Let's go downwards. What else do we have? We have our familiar. We have all the right colors. There is 3 points. And the right power, 2 points. That's 5 points. So we're going to 13. Great. Let's go to the alignment card. We are at the right spot. We have a +3 here, so that's 3 points. We're going to 16. Let's go to our class card, Ranger. Okay, so strength. We have 14. That's correct. So we have 2 points. We have 12, 17 dexterity. 2 more points. Perfect. We're at 20 already. We have 16 plus 2, 18 constitution. 24 points. Intelligence. We have 11, 15. That's more than 14. So that's 1 point. Wisdom. 10, 15. That's correct. 2 points. I did pretty good here. And charisma, sadly enough, 14 minus 2 is 12. No point there. Now our background card. We have 1 die at the right spot. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is 3 points. All right. 1, 2, 3. what else? Do we have other things? The selfish card. The selfish card. 1 point for each scroll. I have 1 scroll. That's not a lot, but there we go. 31. Do I score anything else? I'm afraid I don't. I think I'm out of scoring, which is still not great. So let's see. There is one more thing. Each class color die is worth 1 point. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe this one counts as well. I'm not sure. But anyhow, let's go to the final scoring is 34. Let's go to the book again. So we managed to get a score of Luminary. Wow, how do we get 47 points? So what didn't we get? We didn't get any sets or something like that. But hey, oh, we do get one more thing here. And I forgot. Oh, right. Before I end this video. So we still get 1 point for this necklace. That's 35. And I forgot that I could do +1 to the gold dice. Now, this might also be bad because I'm not sure if I have to do this. So first of all, if this has been a 6, I would have 2 more dice for fighting the Leviathan. But if I had to do this, I would lose 4 points because this would be a 7 if I have to do it. So that would lower me for 4 points. So I'm not sure. Either I'm at 35, which makes me illuminated. This is the wrong book. Illuminated, or I'm at Adventurer. Let me know in the comments below. Do I have to do that? This jewel dagger, my first purchase of the game, might have screwed me. But maybe I lost some points by not counting these. Alright, so let me know in the comments below what you think. Anyway, this was my playthrough of Roleplayer with all the expansions that came out so far. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. It's super hot in here. I'm sweating, and from the heat and from the excitement, because fighting the Leviathan, that was challenging, right? But we managed to beat him really bad. That's pretty cool. Thanks anyway for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, feel free to subscribe if you are not subscribed yet, to put a thumbs up so people can find this video easier, and maybe comment below on one of the rules questions that I asked during the game, or just to talk about the game. Maybe you played this. What are your scores in this solo game? How bad did I actually do? Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, thank you for watching. See you all next time. See you soon. Bye bye.